One of those rather unseen CSGO trick senders will get a prize in the end, and we start off with a phenomenal decoy play from this corner position. Go aim like Mrs. Sean, plus a left click throw, make your decoy to land very close to the squeaky door, completely blocking enemy side from opening it. Obviously this door is often needed here, but still, if they're lacking grenades, what a way to lock them into a lobby for around 15 more seconds, and why not to explore for a way to throw this decoy even quicker from heaven. Next up, a one-way Molotov for B-bomb site on Inferno. If you get the angle game right and throw your Molotov correctly onto a fountain, it won't spread at all, meaning that you can be very closely behind that fire plus see through it, while from the enemy side of things, it's extremely hard to see anything behind that Molotov. You can easily throw it for your teammate or simply use it yourself, as it's hot as Oymyan Khan. Haha. Meanwhile, I show you tricks that nicely work without my annoying voiceover. Let's talk about my sponsor Skin Baron, a well-respected, legit CSGO marketplace where you can buy and also cash out your skins for real money. They already have all the new operation skins out there, and with their unique browsing features, you can easily find your favorites, plus closing into a deal is faster than finding a Dust 2 game in matchmaking. Link for Skin Baron is in the description. Trade safely. You should know that some people use this right-click door smoke as an alternative for Xbox One, so the same idea applies here at B-bomb site. Just aim a bit left from the bottom of this door thingy, and you can teamwork, right-click throw your mate into a one-way smoke. All they need to do is to climb the box, and the opposing side can't see them, but they can nicely see the cross, plus have a huge advantage when holding this unlosable MacGyver type of angle. Next up, CT spawn corner position. Aim up from the left side of the thingy like shown. It has to be kinda accurate, so mimic carefully. Then run forwards till you hit the darker bricks, plus at that moment, jump throw. If you do it correctly, it looks something like this. The smoke is gonna pop in front of A stairs entrance and could give your CT teammate a nice opportunity to peek second middle, or just delay tease, getting the apps control. Obviously, it's not a straight up one-way smoke, but smoke still covers you a bit, and in general, it's a fresh hippie idea to try to sometimes aggro as a CT. Why not? Another corner position, aim where the darker and wider part of the wall meet at this little hole there, then right click throw your Molotov, which lands on the underpass edge and somehow bugs, so it could damage anyone close ladder, revealing their position, although this is an absolute best case scenario as it simply doesn't do much more. Alright, the two-man tower that should be executed more often, yet we rarely see it pulled off in real matches. Whatever the window smoke, with a simple two-man boost, you can see over it. Only if the smoke lands on the window edge, it doesn't work, but that's rare because you'd need to be extra precise with your lineup. An idea is good, no one should expect this, and apps guys simply can't see people peeking behind the smoke there. Amazing. Cool two-man tower on vertigo B-bomb site that makes the most sense in an afterplant scenario, and oh boy, it delivers. Here's the opposite side view in 4x slow motion. The uncommonness of this position should catch your opponents off guard for months for now. On updated Dust 2, you can quickly run boost throw a safe Molotov onto bottom middle like that, so CT side can't easily push lower tunnels for example. Make sure you both have good spawns to execute it effectively. Simple as that. But you can also do it solo if you take this edge position on the line here and aim a bit left from the dark mark on the wall. Just do it quickly while moving and make sure to run plus jump throw. It might take a little practice to get it consistent, but we all believe that you can find this tiny piece of Hephaestus in you. Here's an amazing vertigo wallbang, or possibly the quickest entry kill ever towards B side of the map. From a receiving end, that's as weird as not eating sushi while visiting Japan. Super general. Alright, just a cool and simple flash bounce for you on Mirage. Why not to aggro top mid in style if the situation requires, or just use the same little mountain to build quick two-man towers. Awesome stuff. A flashbang for overpass, get stuck right here, then aim at the stone/line meeting point or lower depending on your run. Now run a couple of steps and the jump throw. This flash should go in the bushes and therefore it's very hard to see it popping in the end game. plus the speed it will enter this beautiful nature is high enough, making it extra hard to dodge against it. Flashbang covers many key angles, even deep toilets, and is generally safe for your own side players who play here at right side of the bomb site. Magic push flash forever because it's really hard to see it coming. Next up, if you want to see guys in B apps so they won't see you, here's a cool position on Mirage B bomb site, a true edge position at bench's wall that if angled right allows you to see into B apps and possibly damage someone like that. We're gonna continue with on top of an orange thingy stock spot. Aim up from B, kinda in this construction corner like shown. Plus if you're ready, walk, step, jump, throw your smoke, which 10 flies higher than Sergei Bubka, bounces from a metal pole and pops into T side B entrance, an amazing early round smoke to potentially support your B teammates, although keep in mind, even if your thrower is extra quick, smoke hasn't always landed when you arrive to stairs, so play with head and don't get dead. Alright, the rather unseen pixel spot on Mirage. Firstly, run boost one guy into not so exclusive corner position. By the way, you don't need to hold any keys to stay up there. And 10 run boost, create the 2-man tower there, which as a result gives you an amazing angle towards TV. And even ramp guys shouldn't be ready for the Shaquille O'Neal over there, so get creative. Bah. I think you can nicely approach the next smoke's throwing position from CT Arch or Leap, both would work, then get stuck in the corner, aim at the wall like Sean, plus jump throw. Smoke bounces into its position quickly enough, giving your balcony peeking teammates some cover from T's who would regularly hold it from breach or from T side balk. Add this casual flashbang to it and your teammate's aggro move has just gone a couple of levels stronger. A wallbang trick that my regular viewers must have already seen, but if you're here new, that's how you start an overpass round in a 5v4 situation. Super general. Next up, just a creative jump throw flash idea for Inferno CT that blinds many key angles but at the same time is also relatively safe for your own teammates if you go for this quick CT push as the building covers it quite well. What a phenomenal roof bounce that in some X situations could come handy, or at least it shouldn't hurt you to try it out. Here you can just relax and live on with a knowledge cookie that you can potentially wallbang from TV room into top middle and get a kill on the board. You must have seen overpass connector one-way smokes, but not thrown from B heaven. Of course, the door needs to be broken and then it goes something like this with a crouching left click throw. Your teammate will be happier than Pharrell Williams because they didn't need to waste their own $300 and can still enjoy this epic one-way vision here. The lower the rank, the longer you can feel safe at this spot. Happy scouting. On Inferno A bomb site, if a bomb is planted badly, similar like this, you have a chance to defuse it while being completely hidden to short guys because your body is nicely behind the boxes or partly visible, but it's still better than nothing. If you are a true ninja diffuser by heart, I know you are smiling right now. Next up, overpasses connector again. If you do my favorite pipe jump here and then let your teammate to Molotov con like that, you won't be taking any damage, but this fire should nicely bait enemies into you since it will make them think that no one can be on the pipe spot because Molly cleared it, but nah. Alright, we move on with a very strong one-way smoke that starts from a top con stuck spot, then aim at the top right of the store corner like shown. Just a right click throw and then climb up on the pipe, plus enjoy the 5-star sneakiness. One of my true favorites of today's episode because it's effective, uncommon and it's really hard to spot anyone playing behind that smoke. The fact that you're climbing here and not playing on a regular headshot height makes it also extra hard to headshot you. Go try it out. Before we continue, I promised to give away the skin prize and this time I used my friends Jeff's aka a prominent CSGO YouTuber Hanyanyanye's help who really liked the nukes decoy trick, so big congrats to them, and if you want to show me a trick, make sure it's not another Mirage fake smoke but something very uncommon and send me your YouTube link of the trick via NadeKingOfficial@gmail.com. But we are not done yet because from this elevator corner you can run plus jump throw a creative flash towards deep short. It bounces off from this groovy edge and works effectively for many different angles down short. I'll give you 4 seconds to try to react to this yourself. overpass connector is on fire today, and quite literally from this stock spot with following very precise aiming spot, you can throw one of the most unique Molotovs out there. You can still pass the connector yourself and it gets all of this annoying corner, even the boost spot. I have never seen it executed myself, so this is something new, exciting, and we might see some top level pro teams take it from here, as it really helps you to take over connector. Rock and roll. Next up, more of a CT side stuff. With this wallbang, you can damage, scare, or even if they're suddenly AFK, why not to get a frag onto someone camping in this corner. It usually takes 3 or 4 op shots though, so don't get your kill hopes too high, although it's CSGO and anything is possible here. We move on to nuke, where from this vent spot, by aiming right side of this pipe with a left click throw, you can Molotov main and it burns at a pretty large area there. People can still sit in the very corner though, but if they move, they most likely take damage and reveal their position, even with a main smoke down. Now if you'd hack those sandbags and then aim a bit up from this post, plus a jump throw, you get this cool flash that's extra deadly for opponents holding close short, but it gets many other key angles. Plus the best thing is that because of the pocket placement, it's not gonna hurt your own teammates, like the subscribe button that doesn't really hurt anyone, but clicking at it and 10 bells next to it can only get to you good hippie ideas and some other decent content.